That's 2 out of 3. Nice. Punch of the volley right to the corner, the backhand corner of Tyler Loong.
0-0. Point.
McGuffin targeting that backhand again with the serve. A lot of pace and a lot of depth. Earns a short return that time and finishes the point perfectly from the kitchen. McGuffin, one of the great teachers of the game, tactically speaking as well. It's been a fixture at the top of the sport since 2016. Just wide, Loong will get his first chance to crack the scoreboard in game 1.
Two. Point.
Nice serve from Tyler Loong. Earns the missed return from McGuffin.
1-2.
Ooh. A swing and a miss for Tyler Loong. Nice put away for Tyson McGuffin. Sun peeking through here in Palm Springs.
2-1.
Nice clunker off the tape. Earns the follow-up winner for McGuffin.
It's a solid swipe from Tyson McGuffin. Mentioned his recent birthday. He looks like he's playing like a 26-year-old right now out there. Young McGuff.
Really big on recovery. Talks a lot about his wellness regime as well.
Nice. Inside out from the lefty. Great.
Too good. Tyler Loong, the father of 2 girls and also a 2-time Major League Pickleball champion. Looking for his first gold of the year in men's singles. What a dropper from Tyson McGuffin. Reaches out, grabs it, slightly pushes it the other way.
Three-one. Fight out. One, 3. Fight out.
Tyler Loong is an early adopter of pickleball, first playing it in 2014. Close to the time you started, Rob?
Yeah, I got him beat.
By how much?
I started playing often in 2013.
Nice.
Revealed to the game several years before that, but 2013 was the year I started playing 3 to 4 or 5 times a week.
Nice. Close for Tyler Loong. Perfectly played at the kitchen. I was first exposed to it in 2007, actually, by my gym teacher in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Grand Rapids.
Beer City. Nice. Inside in from the lefty.
Two, 4. Fight out.
Do you remember your gym teacher's name?
Yes.
Yes.
John Sukup.
John Sukup.
Best coach I ever had in tennis, too.
Let's go.
Legend of the state of Michigan. Nice. Ooh, McGuffin hangs on for one more and points to the crowd on his way to taking another point. Great rally. Point of the match so far.
Five, 2. Side out.
Over on grandstand, Catherine Parento and Dominika Turkovic in a third game battle. Reminder, you can watch all the action on the Pickleball TV app. It's free. You don't want to miss a point. Just wide for Tyson McGuffin. Loong climbs back in within 2.
Quick shout out to Mr. Wexler, my gym teacher, who was also teaching pickleball. Still teaches pickleball in gym class to this day.
Love it. Into the net. That was back in the wooden court days for me.
Nice.
Wooden paddles, wood
oh, yeah.
floors. Full dedication, blood, sweat, and tears.
Secret trick for all the PE teachers out there: just lower the volleyball nets, and you have 10 pickleball courts.
Nice. Slapper. Inside out, right back at you from Tyson McGuffin.
Sending Loong right back to PE class there.
6-3. Point.
Ooh, gets away with it. Has his number on that backhand, like you mentioned, Michelle.
7-3. Point.
Back to it, and it's good.
This is the top half of the draw. Winner of this one will face J.W. Johnson or Moel Hooney.
8-3.
Federico Staksrud, the 1 seed.
Point.
Point from Tyson McGuffin, and Tyler Loong will use his couple of seasons top 10 in the world in men's doubles as well. Not easy to hang at the top of the sport with the youth movement coming in.
Point.
It's a good ball again off the forehand
Game point.
of Tyson McGuffin. Game point.
I've played with Tyson. I've taught alongside him. Let him play his game point here. Let's get it.
10-3. Point. Game.
Heavy
11-3.
serve, and McGuffin will cash in on game point. No paddle taps for this one. McGuffin up a game. Oh, brief paddle tap. There we go. Up a game and is 1 game away from moving on to the round of 16. We're going to step aside quickly to the Zimmer Biomet Masters, powered by Invited. Rolls on after the break. His headquarters in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Ooh.
Right now playing better than ever.
Yeah, and you can catch every Making McGuffins episode on the Pickleball TV app right now. So if you need to catch up, or if you're into binging, check it out.
1-0. Side out.
Loong with the counter this time.
Zero one. Point.
Tyler Loong ties it early. What do you need to see more of from Tyler Loong to shift the guard in game 2?
1-1. Side out.
Tough bounce off the tape for Loong.
It's tough because there's a lot of intricate stuff going on here. It reminds me of that match I watched at Nationals, and it was like, what is singles? So there's a lot of stuff going on.
1-1.
If Loong can keep the good decision-making to not allow McGuffin to kind of punish that sideline on the backhand, that might help.
Let's talk about this top half of the draw, shall we? We don't have a picture of it, but Federico Staksrud in the mix, Zane Ford, Christian Elshon, Colin Schick, Hunter Johnson. That's wide for Loong. Then you got J.W. Johnson. I mean, that is all in the top half of the draw. It's tricky.
Yeah.
Casey Campbell in the mix, too. Gabe Joseph. The field is
Good players.
getting more and more difficult.
3-1.
McGuffin's there for it.
Wow.
Point.
Just catches it off the top edge of his paddle and finds a way. Catherine Parento, by the way, escapes a 3-game thriller.
Oh.
Takes out the local Dominika Turkovic on her way to the round of 16.
Point. Five one. Side out.
And here we are.
1-5.
Heavy cutter of a return from McGuffin makes it challenging for Tyler Loong to get that ball over. How do you approach a heavy cut return?
There's 2 ways to handle it.
Wow. Too
Point.
much, Tyson McGuffin.
You really have to get a little bit more under the ball, a little more lift. That's the strongest way. Or to smash your way out of it with a good drive. But you have to keep in mind that it's not going to be your normal type drive. There's going to be extra topspin coming off your ball. So some players love that. Some players love that a lot. You know, like Hunter Johnson or Yates Johnson would love for you to slice to them, and they can really capitalize or utilize that spin you gave them. But others will rip it into the net if it's a little foreign to them.
Tyler Loong has had enough so far in game 2, calling a timeout. And Tyson McGuffin picking up where he left off in the finals in December. Made it to the semifinals amongst the top 8 players in the world in singles there. Looking for another deep run.
9-1. Point.
Wind is
Match
starting
point.
to pick up on Humana Championship courts as McGuffin will take a match point quickly.
Not too many answers to Tyson McGuffin.
10-1.
19 minutes, the match time so far, Rob.
Side out.
Went with the one-handed backhand that time.
Love it. Love me some one-handed backhand action.
And coming up next, it's women's singles. Jeannie Bouchard and Hannah Blatt will square off in the round of 32.
All right.
And it's Jack Sock against Eric Roddy, the North Carolina boys.
110.
I hope Roddy can carry Jack through that. Roddy's been playing great. I think that's an awesome selection. I'm really excited to see what the Jack Sock Eric Roddy combo can do.
210. Side out. Match point.
Match point number 2 for Tyson McGuffin. Ooh, the 1-e on the backhand to close it out. 11-3, 11-2. Tyson McGuffin trying to become the king of singles once again, as his legacy proves. And we're going to step aside for just a moment. Another look at the one-handed backhand as we send you to break and send Tyson McGuffin to the desk for an interview.
Welcome back to the Masters. Tyson McGuffin taking down Tyler Loong, 11-3, 11-2.
We thought it could be close, but Tyson McGuffin starting at 25, how he ended 24, 11-3, 11-2. Pretty one-sided, if you ask me, against Tyler Loong.
Welcome to Pickleball Central. That's Cameron Blackwood alongside Matt Manassi. Tyson, great win out there.
Thank you.
We've been all talking. There's a little history between you guys walking out
over
there.
and done with, and has been for years. It's
Great.
funny. I probably have played Loong like 20 times, and the last 3 years, every time I play him, it's always on CC.
I think people
PPA
are just
special.
like waiting to see if something else. But it's a tough player with the lefty, and he does have a little different single style there. What do you really have to make sure you work on to get the win against him?
I think big thing for me is just kind of focus on what I do well. 1-2 combos off the serve and the drive, apply a ton of pressure through that. I feel like last year I was spraying a bunch of returns. So if I can just keep the stinking return in, I can always find offense. So that's kind of like the end goal for me.
You ended the year strong in San Clemente. What are the process goals this year to ensure you have another fantastic year?
Yeah, I think Give all glory to God. Keep wifey first.
There she is right there.
Keep my body healthy. So I think a big thing for me is just staying healthy, having some fun out here. For like the last 6 months or so, I kind of lost some passion. So just staying hungry, being willing to go to war, and just have some fun out there.
You ended the match with a one-handed backhand winner.
Like that?
I loved it. Loved
Bugatti backhand, baby.
No, now
Eyes were closed too.
Okay, Bugatti backhand. We're going to add that to the list. So many players have added the two-hander, worked on that. You've stayed with the one. Was it ever in your mind like, all right, I need to switch to a two if I'm going to have some longevity?
I'm so stupidly stubborn. And actually, so I started playing tennis, probably different than others. I started playing tennis when I was 13, grew up as a wrestler. And my coach for like 6 months tried to get me to use the two-hander, and I just have no feel with my left hand.
Right.
So that's kind of where I ended.
Same.
Right.
Actually switched to 15, but yes.
We know you have so much going on. You have your clinics, and
Yeah,
you're just out here. You're a fan favorite. What's like your favorite thing, though, about just the pickleball community in general? Is it the coaching, or is it playing and competing?
I actually met my wife back in 2019 playing pickleball, so I would say that's, front and center. But so many cool people out here. The sport's growing worldwide. I'm getting ready to go to Australia here in a couple weeks, so super pumped for that.
Pretty
Never been down there. I'm just happy to see the growth.
We always talk about your sponsors. There are plenty. Is there anyone that you're eyeing that you just haven't had yet? I noticed you don't have a watch sponsor, unless I'm wrong there.
Yeah, any sort of watch brand, knock on my door anytime you want, because I'm more than willing. We just haven't gotten the call yet. But some cool things about Skechers. Actually, we're coming out with the new 2.0s. Don't know if I can say that, but here coming out very soon. Yes.
Love it.
I have some clothing that I helped design with Skechers that's coming out as well, and I'm very particular about my clothing. These are actually some of the shorts. Matt would love these shorties. The tops are going to be tank tops, Henleys, and crew necks. Anyhow, so just fun to, or it's just pumped to be doing cool stuff with badass brands. And yeah, I'm loving my Yola 3S. I feel like really it suits my singles game and kind of suits my whole game. But yeah, looking forward to staying on top this year, kind of staying in the top 10 and having some fun out here.
Love it.
Well, we love watching you out here. The fans love having you out here, and just your sponsors in general. So good luck. Congratulations today.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
We're going to go right back into women's singles. We have Jeannie